Hi guys, welcome back to Kim's Creation. Today we are going to learn how to make bean bags. And if you check out my cornhole video, you're going to want to make bean bags for the cornhole video. And if you're checking out the cornhole video, check out the video for bean bags. So today we're just going to make easy bean bags, and these are bean bags that can be washed, can be used over and over again. The important thing is you just need a pair of socks. And I figured, well, it's a game, so why not have game socks? Get it? Game socks. All right, so there's no cutting involved. There's no sewing. There's nothing. It's just as simple as you find a pair of socks, preferably not stinky ones. But you get a pair of socks. If you're going to use beans or rice, I recommend that you put them in a plastic bag first. And you'll understand why, because if the sock opens up, you could just make a complete mess. The good thing about socks is if you don't use the plastic bag and you just do fill it up straight with rice in the microwave, or you can put it in the freezer, make really great, comfortable things. So you can wrap it around your neck, you can, put it on your sore arm, and the aroma is so nice. But we are going to be using these for playing, so we're going to use a bag. And in here I have, let's see what kind of rice I have. Should I use the wild rice? I think I should use the wild rice because we're going to have a wild time. All right, so we're going to use the wild rice. And all you need is, however big you want your bean bag. So if you want your bean bag big, a lot of rice. But all you do is you just take your rice, and you can use this rice when you're done because you're putting it in a plastic bag. So when you're done, I guess you can ask one of your adults if, hey, can we have some wild rice for dinner? So you just take your bag, squish it down so all the air is out. And if you're outside, you could use dirt for this. It doesn't have to be rice if you're outside and you just only have dirt, that's okay. But again, if you're using the sock, you're gonna definitely want a plastic bag. If you don't have a plastic bag, you could, I guess, use leaves and grass. You definitely don't want anything hard because that could be dangerous. And we always do safety first, fun second. And in that one, that would not be practicing safety first. So you just take your sock, put your bag of rice in it, close it up by just tying it. That's all you do. Look at this. How easy is that? Just like that, you have got yourself a bean bag. How cool is this? Can you imagine if we bought like 1,000 pounds of rice? We could have a huge sitting chair bean bag. Oh, so much fun. So as you can see, we have it. When we're done for the day, we just untie the sock, take the rice out, cook it up for lunch, and save the plastic bag because you can always use the bag again, and you can always wash the sock. So that's one way of doing it. The other way is if you're inside and you don't have, or you can't use any food for whatever reason, that's okay. You can take your stuffed animals and stuff in one of your stuffed animals, and then your stuffed animal, look at that, can make a really fun bean bag. And it's soft. We're thinking safety first because look how soft that is. Okay, this one is more for like outdoors, so if you're kind of further away. And the way to throw these is you just put them in the palm of your hand, go backwards, and then release on the upward. You could play this way, where you do this, where maybe you're trying to get into hula hoops, or I know, you could draw circles on your driveway, and you could, each circle, you try to hit it in there into the circle, and then you stand in that circle, and then you go to the next circle, and you keep doing that until you get to all the way to the end. That would be a fun game. But for us, we're gonna play tabletop cornhole. So what it is I just made these bags, and you're just going to toss them and try to get them. Oh, look at that. Got it right into the hole first try. So what happens is if two bean bags land on the box at the same time, they cancel each other out. If one goes in, that's 3 points. But if one goes on the board and then one goes in, you take away the point for on the board, so this person would only get 2. So basically, wherever they're at, if 2 are in the hole, you cancel each other out. If the 2 are on the outside, now if they're all yours, then you just keep adding and adding and adding those points. And there are multiple ways of playing cornhole, so you could look that up and maybe you have your own variation. So again, this is the bigger cornhole hole, or you can just use a piece of paper and you can do the smaller one. That's it for today's making our own beanbags. See you next time.